New rocket attacks in Iraq are complicating an already tense situation as Pope Francis embarks on his historic trip to the region. The pontiff not backing down on his promise to, quote, meet the martyred church in the land of Abraham.
Preghiamo perché questo viaggio si possa fare bene.
10,000 security forces will be deployed to protect the Holy Father during his three-day visit. On Wednesday, a U.S. contractor died after 10 rockets were fired at an air base in western Iraq. The attacks were in response to U.S. airstrikes along the Syria-Iraq border just days ago. Retaliation for Iranian-backed militia strikes on coalition forces in central Iraq and on U.S. air bases in the North Kurdistan region.
We will never hesitate to use force when American lives and vital interests are at stake.
The escalating violence has experts like Stephen Cook worried about the country's stability.
The problem is that Iraq is suffering from not just a political breakdown, but also the violence of Iranian-sponsored militias, as well as a return of the Islamic State.
COVID infections are a concern too, with 2,500 new infections reported each day. Iraq's shaky healthcare system could be overwhelmed. A partial shutdown and curfews have been imposed to curb the numbers.
We are afraid of our family, ourselves from this new virus.
The Vatican says it's aware of the challenges and taking precautions, limiting public gatherings and urging the faithful to watch the Holy Father walk their ancient lands online or on TV if necessary. But the importance of the papal visit is clear. Aid to the church in needs, Edward Clancy says. They're on the ground in Iraq helping to rebuild a war-torn country.
There are many reasons why the Pope is visiting Iraq. First and foremost might be that it is the birthplace of the three great religions in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. It is a perfect place for where Christians still are and still have somewhat of a stronghold for the Pope to visit to offer hope.
Hope for a tiny sliver of Christians decimated by years of ISIS violence. They make up just 1% of the population and trending downwards. Still, the prospects of the pontiff's visit has them overjoyed. It's not just the impact on the Christian population. Iraq is ethnically and culturally diverse, but Shiite Muslims still make up about 70% of the country. The key to keeping the peace will be bridging religious differences.
One of the messages that the Pope will have is about tolerance. He's not only going to visit the Christian communities of Iraq, but he's going to meet with the most important Ayatollah in Iraq, the leader of the Shia community, Sheikh Ayatollah Al-Sistani, will have an important impact.
Peace, respect, dignity, all messages Pope Francis hopes to bring to a fractured nation in what he calls an act of love for this land, its people, and its Christians.
Whenever the Pope is able to go there and show that all people have dignity, that even this small community of Christians have dignity, but then to reach out to the other groups, the Yazidis, the other smaller sects of Islam, that all are treated equally, all were treated with respect. I think it's a wonderful opportunity to highlight this is what Christianity is all about.
Emily Drewby, Current News.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell to get updates to all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.